That drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a first down throw, Watson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Touchdown, Patriots. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Point after here coming up. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First down, Allen. And he rifles one incomplete.
These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here's Etienne.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Allen. Steps away to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Going for it, here's Etienne.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Room past the 20. And they will finally get him down at the 28. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson.
And the Pats are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Chase Young.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Escaping the pressure right. Allen, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And some room to maneuver. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Travis Etienne, touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, trying to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On 3rd down, Fleming. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. Faking the give. Now Watson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Waddle will return this from the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On second down, ETN once more.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Let's make these babies cry all the way, man. Pass. 3. Mike 3. Deuce. Middle.
On third down, here's ETN.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
78 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Flush to his right.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there, because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
On first down, it's Fleming. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Back to throw, Watson. And going deep for Hill. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
Well, yeah, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think you got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
Rolling to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Dolphins! That's caught.
Jalen Waddle with a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there just before halftime. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Hands it off out of the gun.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
But he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
A handoff for Etienne.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And they'll go again with Etienne. 1st down and more, Etienne.
And down to the 19-yard line. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or take.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there. Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with ETN.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing is Allen on third. Flushed out right.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Patriots are going to get the football back at their own 17. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish.
And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyreek Hill, 83 yards.
And the Patriots get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Now for the point after. And the lead is now 24. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for Miami. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Howell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fleming. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Off of play action, it's Watson. Flush to his right. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there for the Patriots.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd down, it's Fleming. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. So after the INT, it's Allen. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the pick-6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st down, it's Watson.
Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again.
A gain of 6 there on first. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Here's Allen.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Throwing is Allen.
Eluding the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Allen.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this... And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Watson now to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
DK Metcalf.
36 yards.
And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, they continue to be one of the best teams.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3.